Welcome to the Halliwell Jones Stadium for the start of another Super League season. Okay, Tony, welcome back from Australia. You must be appreciating that warm weather training now, looking outside.
Absolutely. The amount of work that we got done and quality work, and probably has made up for some of what we've come back to. And it's reminded us as to why we get to do those sort of trips, and just appreciate the quality of work that we get to do. In that sort of situation, it's hard to get quality into your coaching and quality into some of the skills work that we do, but we've got to adapt to it, and we've come back with a lot of work under our belt, so we're looking forward to the start of the season now.
And you've come back with a couple of injuries as well, unfortunately.
Oh, not too many. We're pretty good. Matty Russell has twisted his ankle twice while we're over there. He just got back from his first twist of his sprain, and he did it again late on in the trip. So unfortunately, it's set Matty back a little bit. But aside from him, we haven't picked up any injuries. Woody and Benny Harrison weren't going to ever be available for the start of the season after their ops that they had during the off season. So aside from that, we're pretty good.
And how are the new boys settling in?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Roy's been terrific. He's really shown some great leadership qualities since he's been with us, and some of his experience he's passed on. And yeah, he's fitted in really well over there with us, and he's adapting to the cold weather and different circumstances. But that's all part of it. But all the rest of the new boys are settling in well. Aside from obviously Matty Russell with his injury, but the other boys are all good.
And you've decided to go with two captains this season.
Yeah. We've gone a different sort of way to probably how it has been in the past. Mozza was one of those big personalities, and he certainly led from the front, and he did a great job for us. But the two boys that we've gone with got huge amount of qualities between them as well, and combined I think they're really good ambassadors for our club. And they'll have different styles to Moz, and they'll have different styles to each other, but I think they represent our club in a fantastic way. And we're also going to have some other leaders within our group that may be more specialised in other areas than those two boys, but at the same time we've got a tremendous group, and they're well led by a number of people.
Are there likely to be any additions to the squad of players you've got now?
No. We're where we are for the season with all our boys. Ben Evans has returned to us as well. His loan period at Bradford ceased, and we welcome him back. He gives us a bit more depth in the forward pack, and watching him in his friendlies and training, he's going to add some more depth to us. So aside from Ben returning to us, we're at where we are for this year. Looking forward to the few additions that we've got, but looking forward to some of the young boys that we've had within our ranks for a while getting their chance, and establish themselves as Super League players as well.
Brett Hodgson's moved on. He was the regular goal kicker last season. Are you looking towards Stefan Ratchford this season to be the #1 goal kicker?
Steph is one of the possibilities there. Bridgie's been practising well. I think he and Benny Westwood kicked 10 out of 10 in our last session in Australia, and from all over the park. So he keeps putting his hand up and telling me how good he is in the kicking department as well. So yeah, we've got a number of options there, and there's plenty of practice. Gaz O'Brien is a high quality kicker as well. So there's we'll pick and choose as to who's in the best form and during their practice session. So there's a number of options there for us.
And have you set any goals for the season ahead?
Oh yeah, we always do. We set out a pretty, I think, simplistic sort of goals of what we'd like to achieve. It's more about the processes of achieving those goals. I think it's pretty obvious for most teams within Super League what they'd like to do and are setting out to do. So I don't think you have to be Einstein to work those sort of things out. But it's about how you go about those things that I find most important and most intriguing. We've got a good bunch of boys, and they're maturing well as people, and they're maturing well as players as well. So, whilst ever they're heading in the right direction and upward and learning and trying to get better, I'm always pleased with the group that I'm coaching.
You mentioned Einstein there. We could do with Einstein to enlighten us on the new structure of the game looking ahead after next season. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm mixed on it. I think the Q word or the popular word nowadays is innovative. So, I'm not going to say too much publicly about what I think about it. It is what it is, and you get on with it. And if you do, unless you say all the right things, they'll make up a rule that you can maybe get fined and all those sort of issues. So. I'm biting my tongue nowadays.
Well, yes, I get the impression you're not that impressed.
It's not the ideal thing for mine, but it is what it is, and we'll have to judge it after a period of time of it being in place. But can understand some desire for change in some respects. I would have liked to have seen the licensing given a chance, the way it was meant to be, when people had indiscretions or clubs had indiscretions, that it was actually put into place instead of a smack on the wrist and told to get back in there. But we'll never get to see that again, and it's probably unfair to have judged it on the way that it was administered. But it is what it is now, and we've got some new rules and regulations, and it's a matter of getting on with things. My focus is concentrate on Warrington and doing the best for Warrington. We've got a fantastic owner and a fantastic group of people and a great club to work for, and I'll try and stay focused on that. Some of the other things I can get a bit frustrated with.
Okay, Tony, thanks for your time as always.
Thanks.